So hello everybody, and welcome to our third class. And we're very excited to be here.
Yes.
So I think we're gonna just start.
Yeah, we'll just start.
Yeah, let's just start with a brief exercise. So
Yeah.
Leslie, maybe you can introduce it.
Yeah, the exercise is, I'm so glad you asked. And what's gonna happen, and Maria and I will just model it, is you'll ask a question of somebody, and they will say, oh, I'm so glad you asked. And then they'll answer it. And then they'll choose somebody and ask them. And just remember that before you answer, you just say, I'm so glad you asked. So it'll go something like this. Murray,
Yes, Leslie.
what kind of pasta is your favorite?
Leslie, I am so glad you asked. I love the squiggly pastas, but when push comes to shove,
Yeah.
I just like regular old linguine.
Linguine.
Yeah.
Let's do a little bouncy. See what makes you feel like. And get your arm going in it. And go back and forth. Make a little travel. Hands in the air. Little swingy motion.
Yay!
Hey, great.
Okay, so we're going to play today with gibberish. Gibberish is a wonderful way to kind of create a language. It gives us an opportunity to create different sort of accents, different sounds, different sort of experiences. So let's just walk around and introduce yourselves to each other in gibberish. Ready, set, and go.
I said, Mr. Miller.
What you talking, John? Okay, and scene. Round of applause. It was nice being at a party, everybody getting to know everybody, you know, it's kind of really, really sweet to see that.
So now you are going to be defusing a bomb. You are two bomb diffusers, okay? So decide who's gibberish, who's English. Again, you know, keep switching. And okay, who wants to diffuse for us? Come on. Okay, there you go.
In a minute.
No, I think we should cut the green.
No.
I played this video game. I think we should cut the green. You think the yellow?
No.
It's a 1 in 3 chance. We got 15 seconds left. We can give it a try.
Okay.
All right, cut the green. Yeah, timer's still going down. Yeah.
I needed support and you brought me to a stupid concert and tell me you want to break up with me. Paradise is awful. What? No way. No way. You're out of your mind. Can't believe it. I can't believe this. I just want to... Don't you scream at me. No, yes. You can go see other people. I don't care who you see.
Hey, wonderful, wonderful. So who would like to demonstrate their scene? I like what you guys were doing. You want to try that?
Wait, I can't really hear you. It sounds like you're saying you want to leave me. What? You want to leave me? I'm losing you. I lost my job. What am I gonna do? This is the worst concert ever.
And scene.
I noticed watching that there were some moments, you know, that going on where it was touching to watch. Some of them, so whether it was just some of the joy, some of the, and then just especially some of the pining or the, you know, just how it was like, oh yeah, really touching. It just felt like there was something that really was happening there. So it was really nice to watch. Yeah.
Over the top in some cases, it was great. I mean, whatever you thought of how you sounded in speaking gibberish, you sounded perfect. You don't necessarily feel that way when you're doing it. You're like, it can be easy to be self-conscious, but the presentation of it was phenomenal. It was wonderful.
The convincing connection that goes on. I mean, because people that when you were listening and responding to each other, and I thought people did a really convincing job of being inside that character, whatever, and letting them speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go around the room and like, maybe you could share what you noticed. You could share a little bit of like where you felt like you made a connection and where you felt like it was challenging, a little bit of both. So maybe we can go around and, you know, everybody could share a little bit about your experience.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting to kind of come up with a character and then kind of design the scenario with someone else and figure out, you know, which direction to take it. And kind of eventually getting on the same page. Like I feel like the beginning's like a little bit of a discovery, and then you kind of figure out where to go from there.
Yeah.
And that was interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
I loved the last scene, the one we did at the concert. We were very well suited to that role and to each other.
Oh,
for
really?
that.
In what way?
It just clicked, if that makes any sense. The emotion that Terry was giving off, I could feel that and then play off it just like I was in that situation. And you could absolutely understand what the other person was saying, even though it was gibberish. So it was a lot of fun. But I mean, that is, I would say that the difficult part is that those first few interactions, however long that takes, it's a little bit trying to figure out, okay, where are you in this process? That's where the challenge is, because by the end, it's just, well, make up whatever you need to.
People who spoke English, the English part of it seemed even freer. You know, that there was something in the whole conversation that allowed your response in English to be just a lot, just more spontaneous and just out there. It was, and I don't know if you felt that, but I just think, yeah, things just felt really back and forth, back and forth.
Well, I think that was it. Like, I feel like I was a lot less in my head with speaking in gibberish, or one person speaking English, one person in gibberish.
Yeah.
And I kind of wish that I could go to all parties and speak in gibberish.
I'm totally...
That was the most fun I've had at a party.
I don't know if it was just the state that I was in coming into class, but I was self-conscious the whole time. It was a real exercise for me in just being willing. Like I had no choice but to just jump in and feel self-conscious and cringing, doing it the whole time. And I think it was good practice just to be in it and be uncomfortable and just kind of like getting through it. Yeah.
I mean, that's what this is about. Leslie and I had a conversation about making friends with your discomfort, because even with discomfort, we kind of have to move on, or we have to find a way to have a conversation, or we have to find a way to connect to somebody even while we're, you know, our knees are knocking. And it's a perfect emotion to use in scenes. You know, why not take it on and use it for whatever it is we're doing, rather than saying, oh, because I'm feeling the emotion, I should avoid, you know, whatever. So it's great. Yeah, thank you.
We want you still to do your homework. We don't have anything for you to do right now, but you might get an email.
For everybody, let's do a big round of applause.
Oh, yeah.
great week. We're back to the same normal location. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, back to normal location
I
again.
really think that it is important to go gradually into something. So,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, so I'm glad we did that.
Yeah,
Because, you
yeah,
know,
me too.
I think sometimes leaps happen.
Yep.
But this was a good lesson for me too.
Uh-huh.
You know, to plan it and plot it out like that.
Yeah. Like we talked about in the class, like people were talking about, well, gibberish made them looser.
Yeah.
Corey was saying he didn't have to control.
Right, right.
Which is such a big deal when it comes to social anxiety, that you could let go of control, the control of the conversation, the control of whether it'll go well, and then the scenes were fantastic.
Yeah,
they
they
really were.
Yeah. Well, it'll be fun to see what happens next week.
Yeah, true.
Whatever we come up with.
Maybe I'll
next
bring a
week.
camera. Anyway, good job.
Give it a- Yeah.
Todd, thank you very much. We're
Yeah,
still
good
going to be a
night.
little back and forth, but thank you.
Bye.
So I'm curious about, like you said, how that might look when
Yeah.
we do the class next week.
Yeah.
And,